Welcome back, folks. Back again with another LEGO Star Wars video. Today covering some of the news and updates to upcoming sets in 2022 that we should be expecting. Um, Interestingly enough, I suppose that there's been some changes to some of the sets, as I just mentioned, and it's not including the Republic fighter tank, which I covered previously a couple of weeks ago. Um, Out of all these sets that we've seen shuffle around, which I'll get to in a moment, I finding it hard to believe that the fighter tank is one that is apparently still on its way. We haven't seen too much more about it since the last time myself and many others in the community covered it. So yeah, that's an interesting thing to me. But today, first thing I wanted to talk about was the Jedi Starfighter 7533. This is still going to be this set, and the rumors haven't changed here. It should be Obi-Wan's Jedi Starfighter, and likely include Obi-Wan, Tom Wee, the Kaminoan figure, which should be very interesting to see what comes there. That's still a rumor. It's going to be interesting to see what they do to make that make it look like a Kaminoan. Quite a unique character and would be figure size, and probably a droid R4, I imagine, would be Obi-Wan's companion on the ship. But that's nothing else has really changed there. The other thing that's of interest for those sets I've covered previously is the ATTE has moved up from originally we were expecting it to be the from the promo bricks article, we were expecting it to be 75336 for €100, but it's actually going to be 75337, €140. And there's many people speculating on whether it is actually ever even going to be an Attack of the Clones ATTE, which I think it will be. I think we're going to get some Phase 1 clones that will come with it. And the reason I think that's the case is because whilst we may not have a massive, full suite of sets coming out for Attack of the Clones, we had that Clone Trooper Command Station pack, which were Phase 1 clones, and likely that they're going to get maybe one or two other clones in this set, along with perhaps a couple of Jedi. I'm not sure whether they'd include an Anakin or Mace Windu in this as well. We've already got those figures in production, so I wouldn't put it past Lego to do that. But the other option that I've heard put out there, which has a little bit more substance to it than anything else, would be a potential Bad Batch ATTE in the image you can see on screen, with some Phase 2 clones. I think this is less likely than the Attack of the Clones set, but from any other points that people have been putting out there about a potential Revenge of the Sith ATT, I just don't see that happening. I know people are wishing and just hoping that Phase 2 Commander Cody gets into being, but I just don't think this is going to be it, unfortunately. €140 means this set's going to be probably over 200 Australian for me. It's a lot to stomach, but I think I'll have to prioritize my sets, and that's probably going to be top of the pile, I imagine, for me. Though something I'm looking at doing in the near future is perhaps once we've got a bit more information about the summer wave, I'm keen to do a bit of a tier list on currently available sets and sets coming out in the summer wave, to kind of look at what's the best value for money. What are some of the, I suppose, better inclusions, better figures, what is not necessarily piece count, but just like the kind of model you're getting for the price. I'm going to go through some of that stuff and give you my impressions. I think that's a cool idea for a video. But anyway, that's just a bit of forecasting there. The other thing that one of the sets that has changed, as I mentioned, is 75336 has gone from the ATT to apparently now an Obi-Wan Kenobi set, possibly a starship. And given we've seen the trailer for Obi-Wan Kenobi, at €100, it could be this Inquisitor ship with an Inquisitor, a couple of stormtroopers, perhaps Obi-Wan, perhaps a rebel or a local on Tatooine or something like that. I imagine that might be that set, now that the gunship, unfortunately, is not coming in one of those €100 or €140 sets. The other one, which we've seen rumored, and I guess we hadn't really seen it before, but was the 75334 set, which we didn't really know what it was going to be. I was originally thinking this could be a, CIS set or a Trade Federation, adversarial set to the ATTE. But apparently it's going to be an Obi-Wan Kenobi set. Sorry, I should have also said that it was rumored to be Jango Fett's. People were wishing for that one to be existence, but with the piece count, it was never going to be it. So, but this is apparently going to be an Obi-Wan Kenobi set at 50 euros. And to me, this is probably going to be a scene set from Obi-Wan Kenobi. It could be from somewhere on Tatooine. I feel like we're all Tatooined out though. There's a lot of Tatooine. We just got Boba Fett's or Jabba's old palace in Tatooine. And it seems like each year in the past sort of 3-4 years, even just about, we've had a Tatooine set. So my idea, which is complete speculation, would be this room here that we saw in the trailer for Obi-Wan Kenobi, which has all the Inquisitors in it. It's an underwater setting. I think it'd be a pretty cool room, but this is also could be a cool tie-in that could be a set that people might want to pick up with the chance that, and that Lego might even forecast, with the chance that we could get a Jedi Fallen Order sets with Cal Kestis. There was that scene, or part of the game, where you do fight in this area against an Inquisitor, and I don't want to do too many spoilers there, but if you haven't played the game, definitely go and play it. It's a really cool part of the game. But this could just be a really cool scene with this sort of table meeting room, kind of viewing window that they could do in some green transparent pieces. I think it could be really fun, and you get a couple of Inquisitors, perhaps, I'm not sure, maybe one of the other characters that perhaps gets brought here for interrogation or something. That could be an idea for this set. But anyway, that's just my speculation here. The other thing that things that I'll be talking about are now that some of the confirmed sets that are coming out in April, mostly, I believe. The first one being this Death Star Trench Run at 60 euro. This is I'm not gonna lie, I don't think this one's all that good. It's like, I get what they're doing here with the 18 plus sets. This is an iconic scene from the original trilogy, and is going to have a lot of people interested in it, and is a nice little display piece, for a desk or something like that. But as far as shelf worthy, we've got some builds here that look quite similar to Advent calendar builds. Maybe the X-Wing's a little better than that, but for the most part, yeah, I'm just not seeing the value for the price tag, particularly not getting any minifigs. Yeah, okay, you're getting a nice little quote down there, but I don't know, this one's probably going to be a miss for me. And moving on to the next one, I don't have the images yet for this, and that's, I believe they might even be out soon or have come out as I'm recording this, but that's okay. I can cover those again in another video. This is the Death Star Trash Compactor, apparently 80 euro. This one I'm much more interested in. You're going to get some cool figures. Apparently the Luke and Han are going to have updated prints for their Stormtrooper armor, which is interesting. But yeah, this